Vincor executives on this lovely day, September 16, 2002. How is everyone today? Everyone doing okay? Good? Yes, that's awesome. We are Financial Consulting Group. We have an amazing team. I'm Jerry Soames. This is Anna Mercedes. This is Marco Gonzalez. And there's Victor Solomon. Today, we should, first of all, we want to congratulate you on having an amazing run in the last decade and having put up such good performance and having such a wide range of wines. My favorite is ice wine, and in this Skilling brand. I really wish you wouldn't make it in such a small bottle. I wish you had a big one. I would enjoy ice wine so much, and that's not part of the consultation. Let's start now by looking at the agenda. We'll start by talking about the key issues, then we'll look at some alternatives, and we'll talk about recommendations, and we'll talk about implementation, and finally we'll do some risk analysis and inaction analysis. What are your key issues? Now you have a bunch of goals as your main issues. Some of them are to be within the top 10 players in the world. To be the top 10 in the world. You want to produce your own wine, you want to distribute your own wine, you want to focus on premium wines, and you want to sell them to premium wine consuming regions. So these are your bunch of goals. But among these, let's focus on one goal. And that goal is to how can you become one of the top 10 companies in the world. Now, let's go on to the analysis. Let's look at the trends right now. Right now, you have good and decent rankings. You're number 1 in Canada, number 4 in North America. You're number 22 in the world. You have about a quarter of market share in Canada. You have had about a little more than a third of $1 billion sales recently. And you have wineries in the east coast of Canada, the west coast of Canada, one in Ontario and Quebec. And then you have 2 wineries, one in California and one in Washington. Apart from this, you have a decent distribution system. You have that in Canada, you have the wine rack retail stores, and you have in the US decent ones. Plus, apart from this, you have segmentation of the market in premium, ultra premium, super premium, and so on. But right now, our focus will be on the premium brands. Going on to your competition. This is where you want to be. You want to find a sweet spot somewhere here, the top 10 in the world. If you look at these companies, some of them are from the old world and some from the new world. And you know what the old world and the new world are. Old world are the traditional European companies, Western European, who've been there since centuries, like France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Portugal, Austria, Romania, and so on, right? And the new world are the recent players. Recent in the sense, mostly in the 20th century, and more so towards the last part of the 20th century, and much recently in the last 10 years of the 20th century. These are the US, Canada, Australia, South Africa, Chile, Argentina. Looking at the major wine exporting countries. Since early days, it has been the traditional players who have had a stronghold. It's Spain, Italy, and France. And but slowly the youngsters are catching up. Chile, US, Australia, and then we also have other players, Germany, Portugal, South Africa. But if you want to keep an eye on some important companies, it would be Chile, Australia, and US. You already have companies in the US, but Chile and Australia are important. Among these, Chile is a good exporter, but not that good a consumer, whereas Australia is a great exporter as well as a good consumer. Going on to the wine importing countries. Again, there's UK, there's the US, we have Germany, we have Spain, France, and so on. Also, there's a large untapped market in Asia. We have Japan, we have China, plus we have Russia and some other countries, Romania, and so on. Among these, you can see that UK is an importer. UK is not an exporter. UK likes to consume wine but doesn't make much wine. So this is important to take note of. Let's look at the global wine market trends. The general trend is that of consolidation, mergers and acquisition. Instead of being small independent players, there's companies coming together in general. And the growth is optimistic. There's a good trend. In 2001, we had a growth of 2.2%. In 2002, we had 2.1%. And finally, I will end with this graph. This is the most important graph for us to look at market development, because this is about the sales of new world wines, because this is what we want to produce and export. So the biggest market right now is the US, and we have 2 companies there. We also have UK and Australia, and these are the next important markets. Finally, we have Canada, Europe, and Japan. So with this general idea, I will pass the what do you want my colleague,